Hi guys, welcome to the weekly meetup again. So as usual, we start with Hedera, and before getting into the details, you know the routine. This disclaimer is familiar. These sessions are not financial advice. They're for education and research purpose only. Your discussions are very welcome. So let's begin. Weekly chart, Wyckoff pattern, all these little tags, and this week, actually I should have added this a while ago. Let me change to the line chart. So right now we have seen the first SOW, the sign of weakness, a while ago, and I think we just had the second one. So the tricky part is it's kind of horizontal right now, so it's probably either at this bend, or if this go further down, I can move this a little bit sideways. Anyhow, it's finding a new low. So that's where Wyckoff pattern is saying. So as of this moment, it's not lower than the PSY yet. Let me change back to the line chart. So that's the first move upward line. So it's based on the candlesticks. I put the PSY somewhere around here. That's where the first time with a volume spike, and then like a low volume week, and then all the way to the buying climax. And then right now the price hasn't gone down below the PSY level yet. The support would, a stronger support would be the top of the long-term playground zone, the white box, given it's also the top of the sign of strength during the accumulation cycle. And let's get to take a look at the daily chart as well. So over the past 3-4 days, it seems it's breaking out from this downward channel. However, the tricky part is these two candles, they are closing at the edge of the box, so they're technically not outside of the channel. However, starting from 2 days ago, it closed a little bit above, and then yesterday it closed with a higher gap with a higher volume again. So that may be a good sign supporting maybe a short-term spike. So we are seeing a relatively flat bottom over here. So you see the green line, yeah? So this may mean there's some short-term accumulation happening, probably. So obviously nobody says it can't happen this way. It drops a little, climbs a little, and then do the swing. It can definitely happen that way. So what's the driving force? That's the question, right? So if there are announcement coming for Hedera, or like for the industry as a whole, then that can be one of the fuel that's allow this spike to happen. But whether it can get into this pink box, the short-term playground zone, that's a big question mark, given like what we have seen here. It's not easy for it to go back to like above the purple line, the resistance line. It has to be some very good news to the industry, plus very good news to Hedera. So be careful, because right now it's outside of the box. Any spike may be short-lived, and then it starts another downward channel again. So it's pretty much like here. So if you look at this and this are very similar, but at least for me. It starts repeating what's been happening since February. So early Feb to end Feb from high to low. Early March, end March now, close to high to low. If there's no particularly good or bad news, it can happen again. So a spike during like the last week of March to the first few days of April, and then another round of downward trend again. That can absolutely be played by the big players that way. So it all depends on how they want the price to go. So keep an eye on that. And but however, if there's anything bad happen, any bad news coming out, it can quickly return to this downward trending zone. So be careful. That's all for Hedera. I'll move on to Wyckoff next.